It's the start of the Winfield League 1982 Grand Final. Who'll get the first tap? Honeybell getting it out. Brooks swamped. Coming out now is Dykes in trouble. On top of him, he'll get the free kick. So the first kick of the match is going to Donald Dykes from a free. Dykes from the centre, kicks, wobbly old kick, nervous sort of kick, up on towards the half-back line. Coming out was Young. Couldn't take the ball with him, David Young. Pack forming down there. Klug shoots the hand pass out to Marsh. It's skidded along the ground. Here's a chance for Young again. Young gets the second kick of the match. Down looking for Fox. Clark up, pushes it down. Brooks in front, Ling in after him. Out it goes. Curley quickly gets his kick in. Thompson will take the mark in defence.
Hedley Thompson marks across the half-back line for the Eagles. He goes out wide towards the right street side of the ground looking for Williamson. He leads in the race for it, traps it just inside the boundary. Down towards half-forward flank. Big Fox is there. Didn't bring the ball down on hands and knees, free kick. It's a Glenorchy kick and Neil Cummins will take it. Cummins wastes no time. The kick drops short, bounces in towards the centre. Harwood swoops on it, kicks it high. Could be out of bounds on the full. It is. Penalty kick will be taken by Roland Curley. Roland Curley now, shorting it. Davidson, front position, in front of Robbie Dykes, takes a timely mark.
Davidson centres it. In looking for Collis up there, he got high. Couldn't take the mark. There's the hand pass out to Graham Fox. He couldn't control it. Harwood trying to get it out. Now they're running as Saunders has it, drives it down across his half-forward line. This is Neville Hill getting it out. Brooks missed it. Hill back in again. They're wrestling for it as Wayne Fox comes out with it over to brother Graham. Graham Fox dribbles it down to Graham Honeybell. Rod Hill. Here's the first score on the board off the boot of Rod Hill, but it's a minor score.
Free kick, Peter.
Free kick.
Yeah, I think he's awarded against Honeybell there. He scooped it or threw the ball, whatever you like. But it's a free kick. And it looks like Rod Franks will take it. That's Big Honeybell on the mark. Franks takes the kick now. Klug is the target. Punched away from him. Danny Ling tackles Brooks. Good tackle. Good decision too. Good tackle by Danny Ling. Puts the short one in down towards the centre wing, looking for Lamont. That doesn't come off. Hill intercepts. Glenorchy kick. John Klug it is. Right in the middle of his back. And Klug will take the kick. Klug in towards the centre of the ground. Donald Dykes. Dykes recovers, but has lost it. Saunders, they're slipping and sliding in that muddy patch. No one can pick it up. Free kick. Umpire right on the scene. Graham Fox and Donald Dykes rolling around in the mud, and Graham Fox has got the free kick.
Fox from the edge of the centre square. Kicks to the wing. Rod Hill the target. Lamont. Hill in front. Down it comes. Klug has him. Holding the ball. John Klug figuring in play early with the free kick. A good tackle on Rod Hill. Klug under the half-forward line to Hodder. Up they go. Bodywell got up. But the free kick going to Norfolk and to Hinchin. Hinchin. Wayne Fox leads. There's the kick. Fox flies up high as Cummins behind, punches it down. Still in play as Rod Hill forces it out over the line for a throw-in.
Right in front of our commentary position. Hello, something's happened. There's a free kick. Scott Lamont will take it. And Scott Lamont will take his first kick of the 82 Grand Final. They fly. Britton had it for a moment, but has lost it. There's Klug. He's been in everything so far. The hand passes astray, comes out to Britton, and away goes Britton. Back down towards centre wing. Behind the pack, Joe Hack. Can't win out. Swooping on the ball there at Webster. His kick is up towards the half-forward line, and it's out of bounds. Could have been out of bounds on the full. It is. And Rod Hill takes the kick. Big Wayne Fox the target. Oh, good mark. Plays on too. Left puts it quickly. Long kick down towards the tall timber. Neville Hill was there. Couldn't hold on to it. Will get the free kick.
The other way.
Other way.
Over the shoulder.
Well, Glenn Goss is the player who's got the ball.
Goss up in towards the centre. Clark the target, but flying on his own is Michael Honeybell. Michael Honeybell looking down towards Neville Hill. Wayne Fox is down there. Goss up high, pushes it down. Curley couldn't control it. Wallace gets it out, but it gives it straight to Hack. Hack will fire away at goal. Here's the first score coming up. And it's one behind. So the first score on the board off the boot of Hack New Norfolk 1 behind. Glenorchy yet to open up their account. 4.5 minutes into the first quarter as Goss will put this ball back into play. Goss. Hard to see the marking of that square now. It's been rubbed out as Goss kicks. Cummins up behind. Will the man in front be paid? Yes, he will. And that's Hack. Hack. Hack has Honeybell and Neville Hill down in the goal square. Wayne Fox has dropped back down. Beautiful kick from Hack. Right to the edge of the square. The big pack fly. Off hands it comes. Clark fumbled it. Oh, he's kept it in play. That's dangerous. Or what? Oh, no, the whistle's got a free kick going in Norfolk's way.
Scooping the ball.
Out. That's classed as a throw. And Brooks now to have a deliberate shot for goal. Only a matter of 12 metres out on an angle. He'll try and run round a little as he comes round now. Fires right. He's hit the post. Well, all the drama in this first quarter. As New Norfolk post their second score on the board, they're 2 behind. Glenorchy yet to open their account.
They're doing pretty well against the breeze, though, Peter. And well, the umpires have been consistent too in their decision so far. It's like Curley, is it? Yes, Curley will kick off. Curley, drop punt, plenty of distance. Frank Clark the target. The tall timber of New Norfolk are there. No boot to ball. Chance now. Henley Thompson on the run. In towards goal with a drop punt. Looks good. First goal of the grand final off the boot of Henley Thompson. And the New Norfolk fans go wild. She's 5.5 minutes in. It's 1-8. Magpies yet to score.
Hedley Thompson went walkabout and ended up on the forward line and kicked a goal. Now he's looks like he's going to have a run on the ball. Where is he playing? The runner was out talking to him. The game about to get underway again. Clark and Michael Honeybell. Frank Clark, big hit out. Bonnywell pushed it through further. Harwood couldn't control it. Collis there. Loose ball as Davidson pushes it out. Young tries to kick it off the ground. This is Ling leading in the race for it. Rodhill in after him. Ling wrestling with Young. Young has the ball. Ling has Young. The whistle's gone and umpire Green elects to ball it up.
Umpire Andrew Green, his first grand final, senior grand final, throws it high, tapped out, loose ball. Lee Brooks can't pick it up. Donald Dykes does. Onto his left foot, plenty of distance in the kick too. Down towards full forward, almost marked by Hodder. Oh, free kick. Must be a New Norfolk free kick. Kicking in danger. Umpire didn't miss that one. And it's Williamson who will take it. This is Gary Williamson. Out towards half-back flank. Fox. Hand passes on like a flash, but it's loose. Pridgeon, first touch of the quarter. In towards the half-forward line. Thompson, full stretch, drops one. Couldn't hold on to it. Williamson swamped. Kick will go against him. Ooh. Pretty hot decision under the conditions. However, it's Bonnywell who's got the ball and is about to put it in towards the forward line.
Bonnywell puts one high up into the air. Klug got his hands to it, couldn't hang on to it long enough. They're wrestling for it now. Ian Williamson underneath it. A kick off the ground there by Davidson. That puts the ball into open territory. Hack couldn't pick it up. They're wrestling for it now. They're desperate. Look at them. And umpire Green quickly on the scene there, not going to let a pack form. And he'll move in and throw it up. They go. Honeybell trying to get it down. Pridgeon couldn't take the ball through with him. Collar scoops it out. Couldn't give it to anyone in particular. And again a pack forming. Free kick handed out here and it'll go to Harwood.
Ray Harwood with the ball. The umpire in perfect position to give the free right over the top of the players. Holding up in the breeze and mark. Good mark on the chest there for the Magpies. Michael Webster. Webster, he's got quite a stiff breeze behind him. Kicks. Pack set themselves. Could be a Glenorchy mark or New Norfolk. Wait and see.
New Norfolk could raffle it. Ian Williamson.
Williamson gives Davidson a gentle nudge there too on the way back. Tempers have been pretty cool so far. And Williamson having plenty to say down there as he kicks out towards the half-back flank. Clark sets himself from behind. Lost it, didn't hold on to it long enough. Met pretty solidly there. Wrestling for it, Webster. Webster will take the free kick. Wrestling with Hedley Thompson. And Webster puts in the short one in towards Davidson. And it looks like Lamont chipping it in front. Hello, it's on down there already. Pridgeon coming in. Not very often you see David involved in little skirmishes like that, but Lamont's got it. And Lamont's a good user of the ball. Could just about kick it from there. Scott Lamont lining it up. We've played 10 minutes into the quarter. Magpies yet to score. Kick from Lamont, swinging away. It'll score. It's a point only. So Glenorchy 1 behind, trailed, and Norfolk 1-2-8.
Right. Hinchin now to put this ball back into play. He kicks the outer side of the ground. It's not well placed. Dykes pushes it down. Hack brought down to the ground by Dykes, and Dykes will get the free kick and could get a penalty. No penalty, just a free kick. Donald Dykes. Davidson leads. It's a poor pass. He takes it on the half volley and skids along the ground. Bridgen pulled down by the boot, and he'll get the free kick. Look at him. Looks like the black and white minstrels. Puts it over to Marsh. Marsh running round. He's lobbed, holding the ball, and Graham Fox to take the free kick. Hand passes over to Breton. Breton gets out of trouble. Now kicks down on towards the wing position. Williamson in front, pushing it away as Bowden. Dykes has it. Whistle's gone though, gone well before that.
It's a free kick.
Glenorchy free kick.
Just waiting to see umpire Green there, calling a hold on play. And it looks like Hodder who's got it. He's a long way out from goal. He kicks plenty of distance in it. It'll make the goal square, may go a bit better. Touched on the line, point. So Glenorchy 2 behinds, Norfolk 1-2-8. Glenorchy going with the aid of that breeze, playing the short game a little bit too much for mine. Davidson being a target up there. Here's the kick-off by Williamson. Half-back flank. Clark taps it down. Hack. Way he goes. Down towards Big Fox. Fox taps it on. Chance now if Saunders can pick it up. Can't do so. Good play Cummins as he wins out. Oh, a bit going on behind play there, and the umpire points the finger. Close towards the boundary line. Both sides are tackling hard. Dan Muddings has got it. First kick of the game. Beautiful pass. Hits big Wayne Fox on the chest. Using the ball nicely at the moment, the Eagles. What are we, 11 minutes into this quarter? Fox lines it up. May drop a little short. Honeybell! Big Honeybell, Graham Honeybell, has pulled it down. A metre out from goal, directly in front. Read that quickly. Could see that the ball was dropping in flight. Got to the front, and then it was all over. What will he do with it? Second goal. So Graham Honeybell kicks his first, Norfolk second. We're 12 minutes into the first quarter. It's 2-2-14, Glenorchy 2 behind.
Shows you how strong this New Norfolk side is when they can open with Michael Honeybell, who use Graham Honeybell down in the goal square. Now he's kicked that goal and he's come straight on the ball. Waiting now for the game to get underway again, and Frank Clark has Graham Honeybell to take on now. Honeybell gets it down. Munnings pushes it further on. There's a chance now for Hodder to get it out. Couldn't do so. Danny Ling quickly has to get his kick in. Onto the half-forward line. Collis has the ball pushed away from him. Dykes pushes it out over the boundary line, and we'll see it thrown in. Dykes. Honeybell now getting in the front position of Hodder. Up behind is Klug pushing it down. Harwood. Grabbed by Klug over the shoulder. The free kick will go to Harwood.
Ray Harwood on the half-back flank. Kicks down towards centre wing. Wayne Fox sets himself. Clark, left foots it. It's a poor kick, picked up by Honeybell. Honeybell back towards the centre, trapped nicely by Saunders. Hand passes to Brooks. Away go the Eagles. Neville Hill. He's got Cross to beat. He overruns it. Cross recovers first. Has lost it. Neville Hill. Good play, Hill. Taps the ball on. Here's a kick towards the forward pocket off the boot of Honeybell. Swooping around, hooking the ball in, maybe Hanlon. No, Johnny. Hanlon. Rod Hill. Well, boy, oh boy, what a goal that was. Great piece of work by Rod Hill. as he swooped on that, made no mistake to make it 3 goals, 2-20. New Norfolk, Glenorchy 2 behinds.
This is a big opening by New Norfolk. This is what Glenorchy really needed to do, because I think New Norfolk will start wearing them down towards the end of the game, and it's New Norfolk that have jumped Glenorchy. Glenorchy badly need goals. Clark, Ling missed it. Ling will get the free kick. Ling looking for a lead. Davidson might be the target. No. Collis on the half-forward line. Over the back it goes. Marsh got it on the half volley. Munnings closes in on him to close the gap. Dykes carries the ball out over the boundary line, and it'll be thrown in. Coming up to the 15-minute mark of the first quarter. From the throw-in, Hodder and Honeybell. Nearly a free kick to Honeybell. It's let go. It's thrown out of that pack to Klug. Klug puts Glenorchy first goal on the board. That went off the boot of John Klug, and Glenorchy badly needed one. The scoreboard reading, New Norfolk 3-2-20, Glenorchy 1-2-8.
Badly needed, as you said, Peter. We're midway through this first quarter, and that's their first goal in the game with the assistance of quite a strong breeze. And at this stage, I'd say New Norfolk would be pretty happy with the way things are going. What is it, 3-2-20 to 1-2-8 midway through the first quarter. But John Klug did well in the first few minutes. Big smile on the face there of umpire Batchelor as he moves in to bounce it. Honeybell opposed to Clark. Honeybell wins it. Webster pushed as he kicks. The ball only travels a few metres in towards the centre of the ground. Hack gets boot to ball. Here's a chance now for Big Fox. Big Wayne gets the ball in towards full forward. Honeybell, Michael Honeybell, the kick is smothered. Good play. Getting onto the ball down, coming away for the Magpies as Peter Wallace goes out wide, but it's marked out there by Joe Hack. Now this fellow can really kick a ball. Will he use that torpedo punt of his and have a deliberate shot for goal? It's a big kick. Just have a look at it. It'll make the edge of the goal square. All up. Goss scouting the pack nicely. Kicks it back towards the half-forward line. Pidgeon is there. Bumped out of the way. Free kick. And it looks like Donald Dykes. Donald Dykes is doing pretty well so far in this quarter.
Dykes bangs it up onto his half-forward line. Klug's running. Couldn't take the ball with him, though. Hinchin gets it down. And now New Norfolk temporarily out of trouble. Up in towards the centre. Hit away from Brooks. Chance now for Franks to give it over. They're wrestling for it now. Pushed out. Collis. Down he goes. Munnings leading in the race for it. Rod Hill. Hill puts it out in front of him and still running. Clark going with him. Ling couldn't pick up the ball. Munnings gets it out now. It's taken away. There's a chance for Ling. Putting it into open territory. Dykes trying to push it down. Bowden has the ball kicked away from him. Collis again. They're in after him as Collis gets a short kick in. Honeybell traps it nicely. Graham Honeybell puts it down to Brooks. Brooks went up. Marsh spoiled but interfered too. And Brooks will take the free kick. So Lee Brooks. Can he post New Norfolk's fourth? Ball on its way, it'll drop short. Oh, getting up is Neville Hill. He's made no mistake. Wrapped his body round that ball. And they had no chance of knocking it away. So Neville Hill, who really turned it on last week, off to a good start now if he can boot this. Neville Hill kicks his first. The Eagles fourth. They're looking good. New Norfolk move on to 4 goals to 26, 4-2-26 New Norfolk, Glenorchy 1-2-8.
What more could you ask of your side for a start like this in the first quarter? 4-2-26, Glenorchy are 1-2-8, and it's that big manpower of New Norfolk really at the moment that's holding the Magpies up. They're marking everything, and the little players are doing fairly well also. So it's a pretty good start by New Norfolk. I'm just wondering how long it'll be before Davidson may pull 1 or 2 changes. Umpire Batchelor will bounce it. Honeybell takes it out of the air, tries to kick it. Good decision. Good decision there from the umpire. Clark and Honeybell tripping over one another in the centre, and Frank Clark will take the kick. Or is it Donald Dykes going to take the kick? Donald Dykes must be about his 4th or 5th kick for the quarter. Torpedo punt straight down the centre. Saunders comes out with the ball. Danny Ling. No one can pick it up. Handballed out eventually. Saunders again runs into trouble in the person of Clark. Graham Fox bowled over. Still got the ball. They're putting themselves into it. Gives it out to Britton. And Wayne Fox marks. Big Wayne Fox marks. Indicated that he was going to hand pass, shorts it into the leading Michael Honeybell. Honeybell will get the free kick anyway. Cocked a gentle nudge behind the ear as he was on the way down, and Honeybell will line up at about centre half forward.
They're playing in front in Norfolk.
Distance shouldn't worry him.
Their speeds are, I think, surprising Glenorchy too.
Well, they're certainly putting themselves in, Peter. No doubt about that. And here's Michael Honeybell lining this one up. There's the kick, slips as he kicks. Looks good enough, though. Another one on the ball. Michael Honeybell. 5 goals to 32 New Norfolk. Glenorchy 1-8. But I don't think it'll be too long now before Davidson has to try and pull a few moves. And just look at Honeybell and Wayne Fox there as they embrace one another after that goal. They're all G'd up for this game. They certainly want to win this premiership.
Davidson talking to the runner now. Maybe we'll see her move. Waiting for the bounce. Clark. Honeybell wins it to Brooks. Brooks pushes it further on. Honeybell couldn't get the kick in. Lamont. Lamont shoots a hand pass out to Collis. It didn't bounce for him. Collis kicks it off the ground. Young put his body in. Gets it out to Brooks. Brooks with Dykes on his hammer. Young again. Young gets a quick kick in. Oh, it's very scrambly out there. Pridgeon going through, pushing the ball out into open territory. Harwood couldn't pick it up. No one can pick it up. Dykes. Donald Dykes shoots a hand pass out. Curley goes in strongly. Joe Hack comes out with it and finally gets a kick in to open up play. Hedley Thompson's running. Thompson, through he goes, kicks. And the kick was smothered off the boot and forced out over the boundary line.
Out of bounds. 5-2-32, 1-8 the score. Yes, Goss moving up to the forward line now for Glenorchy. There's Clark. Gives it towards Curley. Curley loses out, picked up by Cummins. Cummins with a left footer up towards centre half forward. Williamson comes out, backs his judgment. Bonnywell traps the ball. Williamson down on hands and knees. Hodder there, tapped on by Hinchin as well. It's very scrambly play down there. It's going to be a really hard grand final, but Harwood comes away with it. Handballs nicely to Hill. They're looking good. Hill down towards the half-forward line. Michael Honeybell. Ah, 3 grands. Top mark. Top mark, Michael Honeybell. There's the ball delivered in towards the leading Wayne Fox. And these fellows are running riot at the moment.
Yeah, they're mesmerising Glenorchy. Neil Cummins just shaking his head there and saying, what do you do?
Wayne Fox. He's a long way out. The breeze not at all strong now as he kicks. Swinging around nicely. It's in towards the goal square. Hill off hands. Collis wins out. Comes out to Ling. Ling will go for a run. Up towards centre wing. Graham Honeybell punched away from him by Dykes.
Well
tapped on the Bowden. Bowden now up towards half forward line. Marsh marks on his chest.
Well, that was a beautiful move from Klug when he pushed that ball out to Bowden. He got it to Marsh. Marsh up in towards full forward. They fly. No one can take the mark. They're wrestling for it there. Bonnywell, Hinchin. Umpire Batchelor quickly on the scene and will ball it up. Going to throw it up. Hodder and Honeybell. Up over the top was Davidson. Ian Williamson getting a kick in. The hand pass out to Saunders. They're away again, the Eagles. The Saunders touches the ball to the ground twice. Now kicks. Wayne Fox in front. Cummins up behind to push it down this time and recovers quickly. Kicks it off the ground. Put too much oomph into that and put it out on the full.
Almost mistake of the day material, that.
Close to it. Saunders. Brooks. Collis up behind, pushing it down. Chance now for Hack. Quickly had to get the hand pass in. Marsh. Marsh shoots a hand pass out. It's not a good one. Whistle's gone and the free kick going New Norfolk's way under Hedley Thompson.
Hedley Thompson already kicked a goal in this quarter. Waste no time. Down towards the tall timber. Wayne Fox punched away from him. Marsh, front of the pack, couldn't pick it up. Neil Cummins is doing fairly well also in defence. Not happy with that kick either as he boots it up towards the centre half forward position. Hodder couldn't bring it down. Here's Britton. Their defence is playing extremely well. Britton down towards centre half forward again. Clark and Fox. Webster swoops on the ball. He wins out, goes out towards the outer side of the ground. No one at home there for them. Hack leads in the race, but will he beat it to the boundary line? Tries to keep it in play. He has, but taps it back to Wallace. Wallace to Marsh, and away go the Magpies now as Marsh thumps it up towards the half-forward line. Goss and Williamson having a great battle. Free kick, Glenn Goss.
Yes, he was being held out there. Goss has Bonniwell up there in the forward line. He elects to kick to Hodder. Went too far. Klug couldn't get to it. Player grabbed then when not in possession in Honeybell. It's holding the ball low. I didn't think he was in possession. Dropping the ball. And so Klug now with a free kick. John Klug has kicked Glenorchy's 1 goal to date, lining them up now for his second and the Magpies' second. A lot of pressure on the youngster. That's a stray. And it brings up 1 behind. And so Glenorchy score moves on to 1-3. 1-3-9, trailing New Norfolk 5-2-32.
Here's the kick-off now. Williamson out towards the half-back line. Graham Fox sets himself. Donald Dykes quickly out of the air. Robbie Dykes leads in the race for it. Forces it towards the boundary line. It's over the line and out of play. And there'll be a throw-in. He and Davidson haven't left one another. Robbie Dykes, he's standing right on his toes, watching every move he makes. And it'll be a great contest between those two before the game's over. Graham Honeybell wins the tap. Britton, Donald Dykes. Umpire Batchelor calls for the ball. Good umpiring, not letting a pack develop. Going to get on with play pretty quickly. 32 plays 9, 25.5 minutes played in this quarter. Hodder. Over the top goes Davidson. Good play. Spinning out of trouble, Graham Fox. Down towards the centre wing. Honeybell sets himself, puts it down towards the turf. Picked up by Wallace. Wallace's kick is up towards the half-forward flank. 2 of them there. They raffle it, and Ray Harwood pulls in a beauty.
Harwood will put the Eagles into attack. Kicks. Wayne Fox down there. Clark. Honeybell up. Pushed down by Cutman. Saunders couldn't control it. Danny Ling. Whistle's gone. The free kick going Glenorchy's way into little Danny Ling. Ling. Bonniwell leading. So too is Hodder. Ling in 2 minds. There's the kick now. Not well placed. It's pushed down by David Young in towards the centre. Collis missed it. Curley missed it. So did Collis. Wallace in trouble. Hack goes into him. Gets it out. Wayne Fox kicking it off the ground. Cummins gets round now. Neil Cummins into the centre. And the mark taken by Don Dykes. Shoots a hand pass to Ling. Ling puts Glenorchy into attack. Up over Bonniwell's head. And back there is Graham Honeybell. And he takes the mark.
This fella's playing a great game. We're very well controlled. Out towards the half-back line, they crash into one another. Graham Fox may get the free kick. Put his body in, hadn't picked the ball up. Here's his kick out towards brother Wayne. What's happening out there? Whistle has sounded, must have to go back and have the kick again, has he? Heavens above. I don't think anyone knew what was going on there. There's the hand pass across anyway to Hill. In towards centre half forward. Almost brought down by Michael Honeybell. He's got it. Trying to battle his heart out for the side. Traps the ball. Free kick. Free kick. Looks like to Michael Honeybell. That'll be an interesting one in replay. Michael Honeybell. He's already kicked 1. Bright sunshine now. Top crowd too for the grand final. Honeybell kicks, slips as he kicks. It's going to drop short. Ooh. Big Wayne Fox has got it. Can't come away with the ball. Goes back in after it. Way goes Ling. Ling gets the ball out towards the half-back flank, but swooping on it there is Rod Hill. Hill in towards the pocket. It's marked right on the siren by Dan Munnings. Well, Dan Munnings, he's out near the scoreboard. He's kicked goals from there before. And all honours in this first quarter to New Norfolk. Very important kick coming up now from Munnings. Munnings' kick. Looks pretty good. What a way to finish off a quarter. A goal off the boot of Dan Munnings. And the scoreboard reading at the end of the first quarter, Glenorchy 1-3-9. They trailed in Norfolk 6-2, 38.